Hello and welcome to this channel, it's Irad, and so in today's video, since the Pyro playtest is over, I wanted to go over perhaps the main theme, the main topic that's been recurring around various social media, Reddit, especially Spectrum as well. A lot of people were complaining that perhaps Pyro was a little too rough, as if we didn't know that it would be, right? It is notable for being the PvP server, the rough place, the frontier in the Star Citizen universe, and so what was bound to happen? Well, players just ended up killing one another in a massive bloodbath, and so this is actually something that was not really possible in Star Citizen before in the standard system, but that's what Pyro is for. And so, my answer to should there be PvP or PvE servers, well, might surprise some of you guys out there, but actually there will be PvP and PvE servers. In fact, it is something that's been planned all along. It's just not going to happen the way that a lot of people are thinking about. And so in this video, I am going to tell you how Clan Imperial Games are going to do PvP and PvE servers. I think that some of you already know the answer, but I think that it's also important to clarify the plan. And so, Clan Imperial Games' solution for PvE and PvP server is very simple. In fact, it is called server meshing, because in the future, servers are going to handle specific areas that are going to be where things are going to get a little bit rough, and areas that are going to be safe zones. Those areas can be as large as an entire star system, or they can also be as small as just a small buildings. And so there we have it. These are going to be your PvE and your PvP servers. Simply, if you want to go to a place that is safe, that you don't want to go have any interactions with other players that might be hostiles, go to these areas which are going to be hosted by those servers, and that's where you are going to have your PvE interactions with just the environment, whether these are going to be just some buttons or buildings or even perhaps some NPCs, and that's going to be it. And these areas don't have to be tiny small or tiny super restricted. In the future, these are going to be entire star systems. The Sol system is thought to be one of those areas, as well as the Terra system. Those are going to be the high security systems of Star Citizen, where you are going to have a little reward for little risks, but at least you are going to enjoy a peaceful time where you shouldn't be bothered by other players. And then you would have other type of servers. You also have the PvA servers, player versus all. That's more like what Stanton is, the current system that we have right now in Star Citizen, where you have a mix of pretty much everything, but still some law enforcement. So that means that criminals do get some consequences for some of their actions, but not everything. Then you're going to have the low sec systems, where you're going to have some law enforcement, but mostly criminals will be able to do whatever they want. And then finally, there is going to be places like the Pyro system, which is going to be completely lawless, with just a few local gangs that are going to be ruling the area, and that's going to be it. Anything will be going into servers, and this is what people were testing when we were testing Pyro. This was the very first iteration of this kind of gameplay, this kind of PvP server that we are going to have in the future. Yes, guys, Pyro was the PvP server of Star Citizen. Whether you like it or not, that is how it's going to be happening. So I just wanted to clarify that in today's short video. PvP servers like Pyro, PvA servers like Stanton, PvE servers are going to be places like Terra or Sol. So I hope that this was clarifying enough. If you have any questions or comments about PvP or PvE or PvA servers, let me know in the comment section down below. I don't think we're going to have any sliders. It just wouldn't make any sense. That's not how Clan Imperial Games are building the game. That's as simple as that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I wouldn't be able to make this video without the help of my Patreon and YouTube supporters, including Dr. Frobin, Ducky2Ducker, Deplorable Infidel, and Zero Crusher. I have been Irad, and I'll see you guys in the next one.